This is the biggest Lego city layout I have ever seen in real life. And in this video we will be checking it out in close detail. 2 of them. Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Matt and this is Brick City. We're building this city together on this channel. And in this video we will be checking out the amazing builds I saw at Lego World. This is the 4th and final video in this series about Lego World. And unfortunately I was not able to include all the builds I saw at Lego World in this video series. So I really recommend you going there yourself next year in person. It's such a cool experience to see all those amazing builds in real life. But before we dive into the biggest city layout I have ever seen, we will be first checking out some of the amazing builds in the fan zone. I think we can bring some of the builds and the techniques I saw there back to this city as inspiration. So let's dive in together. And we're kicking this video off with 3 amazing builds by one of the contestants of Lego Masters Season 4 in the Netherlands. You might know him as William van Beek or William van Bricks. You've seen this shirt before in other videos, but I couldn't resist capturing it one more time. I really like the details we see here, and I also like how the masonry bricks and the other smaller parts are in there that create such a cool texture of the wall. And from this church we move on to this steam pumping station that's also an actual building in the Netherlands. Large parts of the Netherlands lie underneath sea level, and that's where steam pumping stations like this came into the picture. Powered by steam, they made sure the water was pumped out of the polders in the Netherlands. So it was actually very important for the landscape of the Netherlands. The big black scoops made sure the water was pumped from a lower level land to a higher level land, and that's also where windmills like this one came into the picture. Centuries ago, windmills played an integral part into cutting all the wood for the huge ships from those times, but they were also used as pumps. The builder told me it's very difficult to achieve all these shapes in Lego. I haven't tried, but I trust his word here. Wow, what a building. It can even move. Check this out. Just like an actual windmill, it can turn into the wind. Very cool. This huge layout is actually a Dutch former theme park called Het Land van Ooit, of the land of once, the land of once upon a time. It doesn't exist anymore, but the buildings we see here were actually there. And I love the little storytelling we see here. Lovely. The sand color racetrack here in the middle is actually a nice way to cover some movement here in the ground. It's not moving right now, but it can move, and I think that's a very nice way to incorporate some movement in our city as well, perhaps. The Mills plating will definitely help with that. This water display was also in the former Dutch theme park. It's called the Napoleon's Army, and it was an army in the water with fountains. Cool display here in Lego. And I also like there are lots of trees here. We don't have a lot of trees in the city right now, but that's definitely on the list. Underneath here we see the golden temple. Unfortunately I didn't capture it perfectly, but here we can see it in the distance. I'm still learning to create videos. I have a lot of fun doing that, but it's also a learning process, so thank you for bearing with me. The next build is actually jam-packed with movement. It's got trains and it got trains. Awesome. The builder told me he spent months designing and testing and building this awesome crane. Check out the movement and also check out the grappling hook, for example. He designed it in such a way that it can't get stuck if you turn it all to one way, for example. And the best part, you can control it using an Xbox controller. And I looked it up, and that's genuine Lego functionality, apparently. I did not know that, so that's very cool if you ask me. And the next build is using a third-party system to control everything, but this can actually be programmed using genuine Lego parts, using color sensors and everything else. They used a third-party system called PyBricks to program everything, to speed everything up. Because you can program it in a Lego, but it would take a lot of time. And what we see here is a cargo unloading mechanism from one side to the other side, and it's all automated. How cool is that? I can see that in our city as well. I can definitely see a beach in our city as well, so I had to capture this built by multiple builders as well, of course. I'm really not sure about this base you can see here on the ground. Is that Lego? I don't recognize the parts. If you do, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. And from this work where the colors came together in the lizard, we move to this build and the next build. They are from the same builder, and I have never seen such cool color work coming together in a Lego build. Amazing. And that's the last build we check out in the fan zone, because there's a lot more to see at Lego World. So let's dive into those. Like this replica of the City Hall of Brussels, for example. And here we can see a Dreams layout. I haven't bought a Dreams set yet, but I do like what we see here with the hanging builds above the city. We have room in our Lego studio, and I think it might be cool to do something like that as well. Let me know what your thoughts are. And I also like that we can see a building here that we're also gonna build on this channel real soon. Can you spot it? Let me know in the comments. Alright, now it's time to check out the 2 biggest layouts I've ever seen. Let's go! And from this Friends layout, we move on to a city layout. Amazing huge airport, enormous harbor, a lot of recognizable Lego modulars, and custom builds. Let's check it out. And that brings us to the end of this final video in this series about LEGO World. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider giving a thumbs up or a like, because it really helps out this channel and it helps spread this video to other LEGO fans. And perhaps you noticed in the corner, some of the loop coaster is missing. If you'd like to know what happened there, subscribe, because in the next video I'll tell you all about it. For now, have a great day and I hope to see you next time.